The Let Me Be Frank podcast is proudly sponsored by Glenwood. Glenwood are the UK's leading construction industry debt recovery agency.
Remember, no win, no fee with Glenwood Debt Recovery.
Find out more at glenwoodconstruction.co.uk. Welcome to another bonus episode of Let Me Be Frank with myself, Simon Houston, and Frank McAvennie. We always like to give you a bit of extra content when we can, and there's a lot going on this week. A few things we wanted to just jump in and discuss, come into the studio and talk about. We'll talk about the Newcastle game. You were there at the weekend. Talk about that in a wee minute. And also, interesting to talk about the Rangers Panathinaikos game too, which was last night, and get your thoughts on that. But sad news first. The original holy goalie, like John Fallon. That's really sad news. You knew John well. I met John several times as
wonderful man. He's never short of a story. You know, and if he told me about how all the saves he had for Puskas and all that kind of stuff, you know, it'd be. But I'm saying, yeah, John, I know. You know, it was just. But listen, the man had an opinion about everything, and it was great. Listen, he's one of the Lions. He's up there with the Lions. You know, I was a wee bit annoyed. He was in the papers. I didn't realise, not this week, but I found out
the medal, the story.
The medal, yeah. Kelly took it off.
Oh, it was Sir Robert Kelly.
Sir Robert says it was for the referee.
To give it to a match official, give his John Fallon's. They got it back. He got a replica.
Copy.
Aye, but then he did get the actual
2019.
medal back. Aye, it was fairly recently, all those years later.
I mean, things that Celtic's such a great club. But certain things like that let them down.
Past, so they did get things wrong when it came to the
I know they did.
They really did.
But listen, John Fallon was one of the immortal keepers. He's up there. He's up. John, and everyone loved him.
Absolutely.
Every single person. I was just like, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I was, you know, John wants to be. You know, he doesn't want to be everyone feeling sad for him. He was a great lad, a wonderful life. But I was thinking when he died the same day as Ozzy
Osbourne.
And I thought, remember they two have jumped in a bus, going up to the big house, the big gates upstairs, and the two of them and John tried to tell Ozzy about what a save he had for Puskas and that. And Ozzy would be like, yeah, I've heard John.
I've heard that a million times, aye.
So that was that'd be a good journey.
I met him a few times and I dealt with him professionally as well and interviewed him, and just an incredibly nice man though. Very, very opinionated, absolutely. Loved his golf.
Yeah, he did.
Celtic through and through to the point where... Even, you know,
sometimes it was embarrassing.
He was going home and away games.
Yeah, he was going to women's games. He's going to all the games.
Everywhere. Travelling with the support.
Brilliant.
He was getting on in years,
supporter.
and his health had obviously would looked as though it was starting to fail him a wee bit, but he was still going to all the games. But he was really, really good company.
Aye,
really good company. Aye, he'll be missed by the whole Celtic family. The original holy goalie.
Condolences to the family.
Absolutely,
rest in peace, John.
Yeah, absolutely. That's nice. That's nice words, Frank. So you were at the Newcastle game of the weekend.
Yes.
The thing that struck me about it was the amount of support, the numbers Newcastle fans came.
I knew they were coming up. I knew they would be. Let's be honest about in Europe this year. They've done well last year. So they've got this expectation. But I knew that they were a couple of weeks behind Celtic.
Is that a thing anymore? Right?
Yeah,
I know, see 20 years, no, but see 20, 30 years ago, close season was like, players were turning up from their holidays, out of shape, out of condition, unfit, having to, get their fitness levels back. Players are fit 12 months of the year nowadays.
Yeah, but it depends. Listen, you go on holiday for a couple of weeks. Some of the boys might go for a month away and go... Don't do anything, because listen, you come back, you're doing pre-season. You'll do a little bit, but it's amazing. You know,
how quickly a player can fall out of shape.
When you're injured and you miss a couple of games, you've got to get a game. You've got to get a game to get, or a couple of games to get back into match. It's all about match fit. It's not about being fit.
Yeah.
Fitness stays with you, but you've got to be match fit, and that's when we were ahead of them. Yeah. But I mean, listen, it was brilliant. They changed the team second half. 11 come on, but first Kieran Tierney come on, and I thought it was wonderful.
So
I thought Brendan, I thought he'd done brilliant with that.
And your social media fans will have seen a picture with you and Katie.
Yeah, and he's coming on the podcast. So
is he?
Yes.
Kieran, are you watching this? Are you going to come on the podcast?
He watches, so well done, Kieran. He watches the podcast, and
Fantastic.
He loved the one we us in Brunei. So,
Good.
So
That'd be great. I mean,
so obviously he does watch it. So he's coming. He says he'd come on. So cheers, bud.
Brilliant. But as far as Newcastle, I mean, that's a doing 4-0, isn't it?
Well,
I think that came as a surprise to Eddie Howe.
No. I think listen, they had a couple of players. They'll say they had a couple of players, but a couple of players don't make that. I just thought it was obviously with the boy Gordon. Was it the boy Gordon that was playing? Is it Gordon? It was. I didn't know it was him. Got that stupid headband he'd on.
Right. I wasn't there. I was working,
but
unfortunately.
it was off the pace.
Yeah.
I think a few of them were off the pace.
I saw something on I don't know if it was YouTube the other day. Some boy making a wee video, and he says Celtic might be the best pre-season team in the world because of the results they get in pre-season friendlies, and basically so they pumped Newcastle last year. Remember last year it was Man City, Chelsea hammered them. Beat Atletico Madrid.
The year before, it was West Ham, and I knew they were going to get doing.
Oh, I forgot about that West Ham game. That was
Ange's
one of his first games.
I
at
knew
Celtic
the
Park.
team that Celtic put in, and as soon as I seen Antonio up front, because it was the boy Welsh and Scales, I think it was, and Tony Ralston, and I can't remember who was that left. It might have been Greg Taylor, and I'm thinking this boy's a beast. The boy Antonio. And it proved in the day, he just bullied them. But they were a bit up to scratch because they'd just come back for St Andrews. They were up doing their pre-season there. So,
but looking at obviously how well they played against Newcastle. The new domestic league season is upon us at any point now. Are Celtic in good shape? They still need to buy, don't they? They still need a couple of players.
I keep going on about it. I think we need a left-sided centre half because there's. Do you know what I liked? Was it Donovan? Yeah. And the boy Murray didn't do bad centre half.
Yeah. Could this be the year that they start to see more?
But they've not got. I mean, the boy Donovan was sliding into tackles and winning tackles where he shouldn't have won, and I'm thinking, wow. So he was doing well. Carter Vickers should be looking over his shoulder at that one, and the boys and Trusty was brilliant.
Aye, good.
Different class, but you need a left side, and for me, forget about buying more wingers. We need a number 6. We need somebody to sit in there like
a Victor Wanyama from a few years ago.
Yeah, or Scott Brown, Lenny. I was talking to Lenny. It's for me, it's obvious because we've got boys that can go forward. And we can but when we lose the ball, which you're going to do sometimes.
Yeah.
It's all about getting it back. But if you can't get it back straight away, all of a sudden you're on top of the defence because there's no in between.
Here, before we're going to talk about the final thing, I'm ashamed to admit that the Let Me Be Frank podcast team lost our first game of golf yesterday.
Did we know? I thought we halved it the 18th. No, we did. We halved it.
Oh, we didn't.
Shut up. We halved it. You're too honest, son.
No, but then also we played against Neil Lennon and his good friend from the music world, Bobby Bluebell, and Mar Hall. Lovely, really nice day.
We get beat, but
Bobby
lost 16 balls.
Aye.
Oh no, it's just I'll just play the one. All that kind of stuff. That's why you get beat.
I tell you, I first time I golfed with Neil Lennon. Strikes a nice ball. Aye,
he has a good ball.
He was sometimes he was in his own admission. He was a bit rusty.
Aye.
And he needed the slow swing.
Hey.
Rusty coloured. But he did a couple of times. It was a bit fast with his swing. Aye. But when he connected. I was
knowing the right place. My dog was in surgery. So.
Your driving's outstanding at the moment. We were all commenting on how well you're getting through the ball off the tee. So,
I know.
So get your Ryder Cup team yet.
Chipping was good, but getting it all together.
So listen, we saw the first big competitive European game.
Yes.
Rangers beat Panathinaikos 2-0.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
Decent. I watched a bit. I watched a lot of it. Yeah, it was decent. Listen, they had chances. Let's not be honest. They battered them for a bit.
Oh, the boy that missed the open goal in the first half.
But they had a lot of possession, and you could see that what the managers try to do with Rangers, but they'll get fitter as well because you could tell that they weren't.
Is the tie over?
No.
The Greeks don't travel well.
No, they never do.
But at home in Athens, it could be a different story.
Score one goal and it changes. If they get the first goal early doors in the first 10, 15 minutes, then it's a different game.
Do you think there's a possibility that...
But Rangers have done it. They get results in Europe. They've been doing it for years. So
but they're going to be playing
a slightly...
They're going to be playing a slightly different brand of football under Russell Martin than they have maybe in the past. Yeah. And you wonder whether they might go and try and attack rather than sit back. Because Rangers were a counter-attacking team in Europe away from home, where they sit back, and then hit teams.
I know, but they done it with Rangers. They were on the front foot all the time. That's what gave Celtic a problem.
And the young boys scored. Somebody was saying, was it Finlay Curtis? His name is.
Yeah,
his mother had to tell him to get to bed the night before the game.
Brilliant. I watched it and I thought, great. Okay, got a little deflection, but the boy cut inside and he went for it, and it got a deflection. Well, it's a goal, great goal.
Yeah.
And then I've seen him after it. And I thought, shit, he's only a wee boy. He's like 18 years of age. And I thought, wow, you've got a future. Yeah. Because he's decent. He is decent.
You made the point as well that you only get deflections if you shoot.
Of course, who knows? It's people that's passing about and sideways and backwards. Same as Celtic. I mean, great goal. Old-fashioned centre-forward, but it was a centre-half that scored that.
The header.
Kieran Tierney. 1-2, put the ball in the box.
That gives you that reminds you what Kieran Tierney
brings
as well.
But I was talking to him after it. I'm going, for a striker, I'd love to have played beside Kieran. He says, it's not rocket science, does it? Just get the ball down. Why you want to bring it back out and pass it back? Get it in the box, score a goal.
That's what Kieran's saying to you. Keep it simple.
Don't know rockets. He's a great cross of the ball. Mm-hmm. Rangers were the same day last night. They done well last night. I know they got a man sent off, but nothing surprises me with Rangers in Europe now. So, and it's great for the coefficient. The two of them go through it. It'd be great.
All right, okay. Well, we'll see how it progresses. We'll be back. And
wish everyone in Europe, all the teams, not just Celtic and Rangers.
Yeah.
Wish all the teams in Europe all the best.
Okay, good.
Right,
there we are. You're away on holiday soon as well.
Yes.
Right, so this will be going out soon. This will be going out tonight, I think. And then we get something special lined up.
We get some special lined up for the weekend.
Some great content coming up. Listen, some really good content coming up, and some great guests coming up as well in the next few weeks. So please do us a favour, hit subscribe.
Yeah.
And it allows Frank and I to. It's easier for us to get sponsorship as well when there's big numbers,
Yes.
and the numbers are growing steadily. We keep talking about it. The numbers on TikTok and Instagram across the board, across all the platforms, the engagement on a monthly basis is going into the millions. It's mental how good it is. Absolutely brilliant.
You're even getting noticed now in shops and all that.
I get stopped a couple of times. Somebody messaged, in fact, and I need to say that someone replied in the comments the other day and said, Simon, were you in Palma Airport a week or two ago and their flight was delayed? And I was chatting away to this guy, and obviously I hadn't said that I do the podcast with you. Yeah. And he said that he obviously had watched it and he recognised, it was me. I was in Palma Airport, really worried about not getting home.
Told you, come with me and I'll make you famous.
I was, there you go, it's good. So no, it's brilliant. Really enjoying it. Enjoying your company as ever, Frank. Away you on holiday and enjoy yourself in Cyprus, me, pal.
Yeah.
And we'll catch up with you again at some point very soon, and we'll with some more brilliant, whether it's a weekly interview that we do or whether it's a bonus content, a couple of wee surprises coming your way as well. Yeah. Please hit subscribe, keep following us, and we'll see you soon.
Take care.
Bye bye.